Hey fellas, what's up? How you doing? I just made it back from the movie theater. Fortunately, I don't have a ticket with me because I was treated to go to the movie theaters by my cousin Faith, and my other cousin went with us, Frankie, and we went to go check out the new Sonic the Hedgehog, Part 2. Now, I originally had a plan to go revisit the first film again because it's been a while since I've seen the first film, about 2 years. So I, some stuff I didn't remember too much about it. Some stuff I do remember. Fortunately, I didn't get around to doing it. But show must go on, so I went to go see the film. And I didn't mind it for what it was. I mean, I don't know if I like it more than the first film or not. I mean, the action sequences, they're decent. They're there. Be warned, there's 2 fart jokes. Why are there fart jokes in Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Because all the kids at the theater, because it's opening weekend, laughed their asses off because they thought it was funny. So hence why they keep putting it in movies. The children love farts. So it is what it is. But it doesn't ruin the film completely and whatnot and everything. But Idris Elba as Knuckles, I thought he did a good job. Even though I kept on making fun of my cousin about it. Because I know she was very iffy about, not iffy, I'm iffy, but iffy about, oh, but he's British, he's going to be his accent. And the trailer, when we first saw it, when we saw the trailer of it, in the early stages of the trailer before we went to go see the movie, I said, I hear the accent. No, you don't, no, you don't. Trying to be in denial about it. Then when we see the whole movie, he's got the accent. And I told her after we finished watching it, it's not that bad. It's an accent, but still, it's not that bad. So, okay. But Idris Elba, it's always good to have him in there. I thought he did a wonderful job. We have Tails in the film. They got the same actress who voiced Tails in the video games, and I believe in the 2003 Sonic X cartoon, which I used to watch that with them when they were younger and whatnot. I know they're on Amazon Prime for free to watch. I've seen a few episodes. Fun show. I don't mind Sonic X and everything. But, I don't know what it is. I mean, I liked the film, but I don't know if I loved the film. I mean, there's a lot of action. It's there. But I don't know what it is. Something about it that I can't love it. I don't know why. Jim Carrey, he's great. I mean, he's being Jim Carrey. He's over the top. Silly. It does explain how he makes it out of the place we last saw him at. We have a return of because James Marsden comes back, of course, and his wife, and the wife's sister, what's her name, Rachel, the comic relief, she's back. I actually didn't mind her bits in the movie and whatnot. I don't know if they'll be everybody's cup of tea, because somebody might say, oh, of course. The fat friend, of course, it's got to be a comic relief, of course. But I thought it worked for what's in the movie. Shamar Moore from TV series Criminal Minds, and I think he's on that new SWAT TV series. People might know him more from there. He's in the film briefly as the love interest or the fiance of the sister of the James Marsden, the fat friend, the fat person's hubby that she's gonna be marrying. When we first meet him, he comes off as a dick a little bit and whatnot. But he's not in the film that much. James Marsden, he's doing the best he can. He's not doing a bad job. Some of the song choices are decent for what they have to be. Like when Sonic stops the robbery, the opening of the film. Something about that robbery can make me think of Raimi's Spider-Man 2. I don't know what it was. Maybe because it's a bank robbery, of course. That's where he's got to stop. So Sonic goes in there, stops it, and they have these little bombs that look... Made me think of Amazing Spider-Man 2 more likely, because the whole thing with the rhino, those tubes coming out of the truck. But here it's bombs that look just like those tubes. And Sonic's got to stop it and whatnot. He's going by the whole name, Blue Justice. Which I liked that line. And everything. First fart joke comes into play because Sonic snuck out of his room where he's staying at with James Marsden and made a fake puppet that goes, please don't go close, Tom. Don't go close. Please don't. I ate so much chili dogs. No. So you have a puppet doing fart noises. Okay, Matt, you could throw up now. I know. For some reason, I don't know why, I have a strange spidey sense. If Matt sees this film, Matt's going to scream about the film. I don't know why. Was there something for me to scream about? And he's going to say, I don't know. I like it, but I didn't love it. It's hard to put my finger on why, though. Maybe Matt needs to see the movie and find out what it is. Maybe he loves it. Maybe because everybody and their mother are praising this film to the highest heavens. Paramount was so confident about this sequel, they already greenlit part 3. Even though Jim Carrey made an announcement that he wants to retire. And you do have a post-credit sequence. I'm not going to spoil what it is. But it's another character from the games, which I got a little happy when I saw who it was and whatnot. I'm wondering who they're going to get to voice that character, which I'll be probably surprised and such. Because I know Dwayne Johnson was up for the Knuckles role, but he didn't do it because he's busy with Black Adam. So Idris Elba decided to do it. I know John Cena wanted to do it. I'm thankful John Cena didn't do it, because he probably would have fucked it up, because he still sucks. I could deal with his Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad. On his own, with that HBO Max show, fuck no. And for his fucking Experian commercials, you know my thoughts on that already. But I want you guys still to watch the film. That's what this video is about. To watch the film and go in with your own mind. Who knows? You guys might love it. Maybe because everybody's praising it to high heaven. It's like, God forbid, if I don't love it, all of a sudden, you know, it's going to be some shit. That's what I feel like, you know. But you should love it. You know, my cousin asked me, I like this. I liked it. It's okay. It's good. Not bad for a time waster. It wasn't boring. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't boring. There's some Easter eggs from the games. Like there's a sequence when Sonic's underwater. Right? 'Cause I played the first game. I remember the whole thing with him being underwater, and you have to do that thing with the bubbles to go boop boop. You have a scene there. That's that win. Of course, Jim Carrey really wants to bring the honesty to the Dr. Robotnik Eggman role to a point. He wanted a fat suit, but the powers that be said no and whatnot. So they don't want to listen to Jim Carrey. It's okay. So he got the mustache, he's got the antics, and he's stellar. He's on fire. He knows what this is. Is Jim Carrey turned up to KILL, or so turned up to 12 or whatnot? And what? So if you like Jim Carrey turned up that high, you're being for a treat. In a PG zone, so he's got to be held back some, of course. They bring back that dumb deputy of James Marsden from the first film. I tell you the truth, I didn't find any of his bits funny. I just thought he was trying too hard to be funny. Some people might say the same thing about the sister character of James Marsden's wife or whatever, or girlfriend or whatever she's supposed to be. They might say the same thing about her and everything. But I got laughs out of her bits though. And everything, because I barely remember the first fucking film. I mean, I remember enjoying that more than this one. This one got a higher mark than the first film. First one got a 6.5. They got a 7.1. And everybody's already saying, I love this more than the first film. Okay, Sonic is not in town destroying the city or whatnot. It's not that type of stuff and everything. I don't know, maybe it's something that didn't stand out too much that made me go, yay, remember, you know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. Like, I don't know, like, I'm watching, I'm thinking about, talking about this film now, some of it's leaving my brain, but this is not a rant. Please don't call this a rant. This is not a rant. I don't know if it's disappointment, because I don't know what it is. Maybe I wasn't in the right mindset to watch this, or I don't know. Honestly, don't know what it is. I like it, but I don't love it. I put it this way, it's a time waster. If you want to go to a theater and you get a good ticket, go see it. If you find a way to watch it at home, with hopefully all the effects put into it, not these demo videos, which sometimes studios tends to do when they do releases and such. Then because sometimes they have that, they have those unfinished ones that you can see online, almost like what they did with X-Men Origins Wolverine, with the effects weren't finished. I don't know if they'll do that for this one, because that'd be hilarious if a studio did that. You guys want to download this movie? All right, teach you, show you one with no effects in there. The movie sucked because no effects are finished. Ha 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 ha. They've done that before. I wouldn't put it past them. So, I mean, rating for this one, to be honest, I mean, you do get the emerald that's in there from the games. You could get Sonic and Knuckles fighting with each other. When they first meet, for some reason or another, we never see Knuckles actually make contact with Sonic and whatnot. You just see an aftermath. And then later on when they fight, you do see a little bit of that for a tiny bit. Which once again, I wouldn't be surprised is the ratings board. No, we can't have cartoon characters physically throwing punches at each other. That's violence. Maybe it's that. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Because Spider-Man didn't do that. That's if you count the ending when he punched Green Goblin. That's about it. In that newer Spider-Man movie, the No Way Home, which I have a link to watch, but do I really want to watch it? I don't know. So this movie isn't a bad film, but I can't say it's the best of the best with honors and whatnot. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those movies I gotta watch again, or maybe it's a film that the more I watch it, the more I'll be less impressed by it. But God, I wish someone could watch this film maybe and spit it out better than what I'm trying to say. Is there any user reviews that could maybe make sense of what the fuck I'm trying to say? It's fun. That's all it needs to be. Okay. Okay, I enjoyed this one. Best video game movie easily. And once again, the critics are wrong. A decent continuation that's sure to entertain both fans and the games of the previous films. A good example of how a movie sequel should be done. Saw this in 4D. Okay. Vastly superior sequel to the first adaptation. A fun time dragged down by boring humans. Maybe that's what it is. In a sense, maybe. I mean, Jim Carrey, he's having a good time, but do we need Jim Carrey's sidekick? Do we need the deputy? I mean, the bit with the James Marsden's girlfriend, the fat girl, Rachel, do we need bits with her? No, but I didn't mind the little bit she was there. Do you have this guy who's like this military guy? I don't remember if he was in the first fucking film. Some guy from the Olive Garden, if I remember correctly, he comes back in this with this organization called GUN, which has an abbreviation. I forgot what the abbreviation was and such. A masterpiece of a sequel. I don't know if I would say that. Nice. It's not a perfect film, but it's definitely a perfect video game adaptation. Let's see, maybe this guy can sum it up better. Okay. Okay. They all bring brilliant performances, supersonic heroes. Well, everyone loves it and loves it, so. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just I'm not in the right state of mind, because this past week I was sick. No, I did not have COVID-19, thankfully, but I caught a cold because the fucking roller coaster temperatures. At the beginning of the week, last week, the week before last week, it was 30 degrees. Then this week it wasn't 30 degrees. So naturally, I got sick. I did get tested again, and I was negative, thankfully. I'm doing okay now, just coughing up phlegm here and there. So, I mean, I would say give the movie a watch. I mean, I would not put it in my best of the year, but I'll probably give it an honorable mention at most, if I remember the film at the end of the year. But I mean, everybody loves it. I mean, maybe something wrong with me. Maybe my brain, maybe my brain didn't get, it's flushing out of my asshole. I don't know. But I did not hate the film. So don't say I hate the film. I did not hate the film. I just thought it was okay. It was a time waster. It was fun. It wasn't boring. I mean, the human characters, they're there, but they don't take over the movie. It is Sonic's movie and such. They have a scene that they go to Russia and they go to this club, this tavern, and the second fart joke is when Tails is trying to communicate Russian with his machine, and the thing in the machine says, "I just farted." That offends the lady, and they want to throw them into a campfire. So they say some kind of thing with it's Russian for challenge, and they do a dance off. Which I didn't tell you, the dance off to me, that didn't feel like something I needed to be in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie. They win the dance off naturally. But I know Sonic's going through this whole arc about, you know, depending on people, a hero. It's not just one person does it by himself, to have a team. And by the end of the movie, he learns that. In sense. Idris Elba is doing a good job in the role. But I don't know, does Knuckles have to be an idiot? Because there's a scene later on where he's reading a text, I think there with Eggman, with Jim Carrey and his butt boy. And he's reading the thing and he's like, dot, 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 dot. You know, and someone texts you, gotta wait till somebody responds back, goes dot, dot, dot. He repeats dot, dot, dot. I don't know if you needed Knuckles to do that. But hey, what do I know? I mean, I only played the first fucking game. I never played any of the Knuckles games. The only thing I know about Knuckles, he was in Sonic X. And his exploits in Sonic X. He's a loner. A rebel. And such. But anywho. I think this yarn is a symbol to pretty much tell you, I guess, my mindset. You need sleep. 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 I don't know. Maybe it's that. But anywho. I'll probably just say give it a watch if you're interested. Once again, I didn't hate the film, but I didn't love the film. I'm actually eager to revisit the first film. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe you see a video of that, of Has It Held Up and whatnot. Maybe that's what I should have did in the first place. Just do an episode of Has It Held Up, saw the first one, then go revisit this film. So I have it fresh in my brain. Because it's been 2 years since I've seen the last film. And I do like the last film. I remember enjoying it. It was one of my favorites of that year and whatnot. That was one of the last films I saw before the pandemic happened. And everything. So ready for this one, I give it a 6.5 out of 10 for what it was. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I don't know why. I liked it. Maybe because everybody is everybody and anybody. No one wants to dare say one negative word about this movie. No, it's got to be the best of the best. It's the superior sequel. It's the real Sonic movie. Maybe because of that. Maybe that's what gets me. Maybe that's really, you know, I guess turning me off a little bit. The way some people are acting and such. But anyway, 6.5 out of 10 is the rating for this one. Thank you for tuning into this short one. And stay tuned for an episode of Has It Held Up when I revisit the first film. Okay, so you guys take it easy. And I'll see you guys around. Okay, ciao.